That's the nature of power. You know, they've said they want to stay the course as much as they can. So. You know, here you have two guys who are running for president, and Ron Paul actually got more votes in the straw poll than McCain did in Minnesota. And you have McCain and Ron Paul, and the convention chairman says against the rules of the party that the only way that Ron Paul will be able to speak at the convention is if he resigns from the presidential run and that he endorses McCain, which is actually against the rules. So, you know, but I wasn't surprised by it so much because that's the nature of power. You know, they've said they want to stay the course as much as they can. So,
what is your strategy on the floor today in order to get national delegates?
Well, first of all, we have to have a fair and open process, and that is really all we're asking. And once we have a fair and open process, and we may have to make a motion to amend the rules to do so, then it's up to the delegation, and we are really fine with their decision. If they decide to vote for our candidates, then wonderful. If they decide to vote for the party slate, you know, that's their prerogative. So really all we want here is a fair and open process, and that's really all we can ask for.
What's your confidence level of getting that fair and open process right now?
We've been picking up a lot of sympathy lately, actually, because the party chair has been using some less than savory tactics, and so the people who are not necessarily Ron Paul supporters have been becoming a little more sympathetic to our cause.
Did you get elected as a Ron Paul delegate from your area?
I did out of the 6th district, out of Sauk Rapids, Minnesota.
And what was the feeling of your district when you got elected? Were there a lot of Ron Paul supporters? Was there, was that an offshoot? What was the feeling?
I think so. It seemed as though a lot of new people, a lot of energy, a lot of young people, but also some of the older guard, a lot of people that had been around in the district for a while that have kind of turned towards the Paul campaign, and so it was a pretty good mix, actually, pretty accommodating.
So Ron Paul continued his campaign to get his message out. I mean, that's his self-avowed purpose. In November, are you going to be voting for the Republican candidate, or are you going to be voting for a third-party candidate?
I think we'll have to do a wait and see. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, I think there's a lot of discouraged younger Republicans and a lot of conservatives and libertarian-minded conservatives that really are kind of in a quandary right now, and they're really having a difficulty with the McCain campaign and with that candidacy. So as difficult as it is for a lot of people to say it, they're going to have to kind of wait and see what happens.